What up, everybody, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of DDMTV Live. And what I got on the chopping block today would be the fact that the police done fucked around and done it again. Like I put in my title, oops, they done it again. Basically, that Britney Spears voice with that one, even though I can't do the Britney Spears voice and shit or nothing like that, but it is what it is. Anyway, uh, a young lady by the name of Ati- At- Atat- Atatiana. I think that's how you say her name. Excuse me if I'm messing it up, y'all, man. Atatiana Jefferson, man. She was killed by the police in her own. What up, Chris? She was killed by her own, but in her own home by another police officer, just like the Amber Geiger case. Basically, you know what I mean. Another black person has fallen victim to the hands of a police officer inside their own home, where I believe they was responding to a distress call, whatever. But what I got to say about a lot of these officers, I understand you're in fear of your life every day, but nobody forced you to be a police officer. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta. I mean, they need to do they need to do better training or something. They have to do something better, because it can't always be that these cops, oh, I was in fear of my life, so I automatically just shot. What happened to the days when they had to use rubber bullets and shit like that? Or even back in the day, you would incapacitate your assailant. You know, shoot them at the knees or something, shoot them in the hand or something, knock the weapon out their hands, something like that. But it seemed like every time somebody's shooting, and I hate to say it, but every time somebody's shooting at a melanated person, it seems like it's always fatal. You understand what I'm saying? But we watch people that shoot up. We watch people that shoot up concerts and all kind of people. I'm talking mass shootings. We watch we watch these people get walked to the police car, sometimes not even cuffed up. I think the kid that went and shot up the black church, I believe they took him to get Burger King or McDonald's or some shit like that. You know what I mean? What's up, Amina Coleman? Salute to you, sis. But yeah, they took him to get fast food. I don't know which fast food, but they did take him to get fast food. But you got cops that'll sit out here and pull over a black dude or a black woman or something like that and ask them for their license, right? Which I would I would recommend that that little time you have when you get pulled over by the police before they get to your car, try to do whatever you have to do, get your license and everything ready, have everything already ready in his face, so you can just throw it up there like bam, there you go. You know what I mean? Because a cop is not about to have me reach for nothing. The way things are going today, I'm not reaching for anything. I will more so tell the cop, hey, check it out. I would feel better if you grab that. You understand what I'm saying? Because we've seen it too many times where somebody reached for something, they reach for their license and stuff, and automatically this nervous ass cop with his hand on his gun at all times, he pulls on them, draws on them, and unloads whole clips into them. For one, you don't unload a whole clip into somebody if you're just trying to stop them from doing something. You guys are going for the fatal blow, going for the kill. You know what I mean? Off of you asking them to get their license or some shit like that. Shit is crazy. It's like these cops, they bring the gun to the show every time now. And I, like I said, I understand it's dangerous out here. You know, I do understand, but you need better trained cops and people that can keep their cool under pressure. You understand? The type of cop that thinks about using the gun last, no matter the situation. Anyway, I'm gonna read this article to y'all, man. This isn't really a long ass live. I just thought I'd bring this to you real quick because it's some bullshit, man. Another one right after the whole little Geiger shit then popped off and got like national news and shit, people dying and all that shit. Another cop gonna go do this dumbass shit. It's like nobody, I don't know. I can't say that everybody's stupid. I will say that, doesn't it seem like some type of agenda-based type shit going on? Just like when everybody was dying and getting killed in their cars and shit like that. Like, come on. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Amina Coleman. But anyway, man, it's not even a long live. You know what I mean? If you can't make it, no doubt, man, you can always catch the show after I'm done and it processes and uploads. Anyway, let's get to the article. A Fort Worth police officer shot and killed a woman inside her home early Saturday morning, CBS Dallas Fort Worth reports. Just before 2:30 a.m., police responded to the welfare call in the Hillside Morningside neighborhood, where the front door to the residence was reported open. When officers arrived, they searched the perimeter of the house and saw a person standing inside the residence near a window. In a statement released Saturday afternoon, the Fort Worth Police Department said an officer perceived a threat, then drew his weapon. He fired one shot, striking and killing 28-year-old Atatiana Jefferson. Jefferson was pronounced dead on the scene. The officer, a white male who has been with FWPD, that's Fort Worth Police Department, by the way, since April 2018, rookie, has been placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. His name has not been released. What else is new? Of course, his name ain't going to be released. Oh, we got to protect him as much as we can. But had it been on the other foot, they'd throw that name out there, especially when if there's a cop killed by a civilian or something, oh, all of a sudden his name is plastered everywhere and this is a bad guy and stuff. So what I don't get is we hold the police force and all that as far as society, because I don't, but society holds the police force to be above us. So why in the fuck would we expect somebody that the people that feel privileged and above us, why would we expect them to protect us? You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That you ain't gonna protect and serve nobody that you feel like you're better than. It's just not gonna happen, man. And then they never release the names of the cops right away. You always got to do some digging, or they always prolong shit out until as far as they can until somebody finally gets the information and puts it out there. Shit's bullshit, man. It's all some strategic ass blueprints to the way the world runs. You understand what I'm saying? And we'll never see it. We can poke and try to pick out little things that we think is wrong. But shit, even me, I tell y'all my opinion. I tell y'all how I feel about it. You know what I mean? But shit, truth be told, none of us know what the fuck we talking about, no matter what books we read or anything. The powers that run the world, you think that type of information would ever be out, no matter what we think, no matter what books we read. We could talk about Illuminatis and all this shit all day. That's the shit that I feel they want you to talk about, because you'll never know the real deal. So it is what it is. Anyway, Fort Worth Mayor Betsy Price released a statement. She said was tragic to write. A young woman has lost her life, leaving her family in unbelievable grief. All of Fort Worth must surround Tatiana Jefferson's family with prayers, love, and support, Price said. I mean, I don't mean to go back on her name, but I think I'm saying it right. Tatiana. I mean, that's a difficult ass name. I mean, to my people, why do we go with these crazy names? I'm just saying, not to clown her or nothing like that, because that's not what it's about. But I can barely say the name myself. Anyway, Price promised a complete and thorough investigation to be conducted by Police Chief Ed Krause, which will then be forwarded to the Tarrant County District Attorney Law Enforcement Incident Team. Excuse me. Her name threw me off on my reading and everything, but rest in peace to this young lady, man. And the shit's wild, man. And we just sit around. We could talk about it all day. Nobody's doing nothing to bring action or anything to this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. What up, Turnpike? Oh shit, we got Queen Dice in the house. What's up, babe? Get your ass to work. You ain't supposed to be on my live. Better start working. What's up, Miss Vernell? Mama V in the building. Yeah, this shit crazy, man. Ms. Vernell said, I shared this on my Facebook page, pushing for that 1,000 hit. Oh, no doubt. Thank you. I appreciate you, Ms. V. You know what I mean? We trying to get there, man. So I know I didn't say it at the beginning. So anybody that's just checking in to the show, man, if you're brand new, please hit that subscribe button. We were about 32 away from hitting that 1,000. Now we're about 34 away, because I think the show that I did yesterday or earlier or something, I don't think everybody was feeling that, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I gotta do what I gotta do and put out what I gotta put out. Everybody's not gonna like everything, but unless you hear it coming from me as my opinion and stuff like that, don't ever take just what I'm reporting as that's what I think, because I'm gonna play devil's advocate and I'm gonna put out both sides at all times. And because there's more people listening, we got to hear all sides if we're gonna come up with conclusions for anything. You understand me? Amina Coleman, I don't think she's here no more because her phone was dying or whatever. But she said, "Thanks for posting, bro. This is sad. 100. I'll check you out for sure. For sure. Thank you for tuning in." Turnpike Quay, DYSE TV. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you guys stepping in the building, man, and showing some support. But like I said, man, if you guys don't take any type of advice from anybody, take this advice. If you're getting pulled over and you are of a melanated background, please, or at least in your middle council or something, always keep your license, registration, and insurance in a spot that you can just grab it before the cop ever gets to the car without looking like you're trying to hide anything or anything like that. I want my people to be safe. We know that there is injustice towards us. There's people that would like to harm us, people that don't even want us here. You know what I mean? But we also don't have to do stuff with these people. We don't have to associate with these people. We don't have to be accepted. People do not have to accept us. Just like my stance, like on the LGBTQ. I don't have a problem with them. The only problem I have with the LGBTQ is the fact that why do you have to wear your sexuality on your sleeves? What you do in your bedroom is what you do. What I do in my bedroom is what I do. I can't come out in public and portray that out there. Oh, this is me. I'm a heterosexual man, or you know what I mean? I like to get ass from females. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that. Motherfuckers look at you like a perv or shit like that. But when you're part of that community of the LGBTQ, you can be that way and be flamboyant and do all that type of stuff. So that's the only problem I have with that, with the LGBTQ, is that type of stuff. Like, don't force me to have to accept you. Now, I accept your human being. I accept that. I don't have to accept your sexuality. I don't have to accept that somebody likes to have sex with fat girls or have sex with skinny girls or white girls or Chinese girls or whatever. I don't have to accept that. So therefore, as far as communities, like as far as us wanting people to accept us, they don't have to. As fucked up as that sounds. But white folks that don't want to deal with black folks, Mexicans that don't want to deal with black folks that don't want to deal with black folks or deal with any other race, people don't have to deal with you. They don't have to accept you. I don't have to accept the lifestyle of the LGBTQ, but I don't disrespect them either. So certain races and stuff, if it's them as a whole, if they're not bothering you or anything like that, who cares? They don't want to accept you. You don't have to accept them. I'm not pushing for anybody to accept me. If you cool with me, we cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't necessarily walk around seeing race like that unless race shows its ugly face to me. You understand what I'm saying? If racism and all that type of stuff shows its ugly face to me, then of course I will pay attention to it and I will act accordingly. But if it's not in my face or anything like that, I'm not walking around the world I'm not walking around the world mad as hell all day, letting that type of stuff tear up how I'm living life. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't get that type of shit out of my head. I know this stuff exists. I know all this stuff exists, but there's also a lot of stuff that exists that I don't agree with, but I don't think about it all day. You understand what I'm saying? And for those that are just tuned in, if you have not hit that subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button. We are less than 40 subs away from 1,000. And hey, shit, you might be that thousand hit. You know what I'm saying? And if you are, that's an accomplishment. Like, hey, I was 1,000 for you, G. Just like my 1,000 or maybe 1,001. My 1,001 subscriber would be more like my first subscriber, because that's starting a whole new sandbox. That's on my way to 2,000, and then 2001 would, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I thank y'all for tuning in, and please hit that subscribe button. Everybody else hit that like button. we are about to get out of here because I got a video coming up, man, that I think you guys just might like. You know what I'm saying? I got a video coming. Man, I ain't even gonna say nothing because if I do, then everybody gonna be like, oh yeah, we could get on that. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and save one for myself sometime. You know what I'm saying? I do help a lot. So, you know what I mean? I am entitled to save one for myself. But anyway, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. And if y'all didn't know, we do got my wife, Queen DYSE, in the building while she's at work, supposed to be working, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Love you, babe. Be there in a little bit to come bring you some food. Exactly. Thank you, Miss V. Everybody click that like button. And that's what I got for you guys on this one. And I would stay on the live and bring to you guys what I have for you guys, but I kind of want to do a video on it. And if I do a live, I'd rather she said, hey, I am working. I'd rather do the live separately. You know what I'm saying? I'll give the respect of doing this one for this lady right here, because what I'm going to do on the next video, we've talked about this story some years back, and now they started handing out the sentencing and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out to Unique View. Britney Spears, oops, I did it again. Exactly. Shout out to Unique View. Thank you for tuning in. I'm not sure if I've seen Unique View before, but if you are new in here, then please hit that subscribe button. I know some people change their name on YouTube and it could be some of the same people that I already rock with, but if it's not, man, hit that subscribe button for your boy one time. I'm damn sure gonna go check out your channel just because I like the avatar and I like the name, Unique View. That's what's up. You know what I mean? And you came in here like, you know what I'm saying? You came in here like Britney Spears. Oops, I did it again. But I mean, and this isn't a laughing matter. I'm laughing at the comments or stuff or whatever. This type of shit is not cool. Thank you for your subscription. I will be going to check out your channel because, like I tell people here, man, I want to support you guys even more so than you guys support me. You know what I mean? What's up, Evil Eyes? Man, I hope you didn't just get in. The show almost ended. But for those that did just jump in, I will kind of skim through. You know what I mean? It's, you know, Fort Worth police officer fatally shoots a woman in her own home by the name of Atatiana Jefferson, 28 years old. That's the young lady right there. And it's tragic, man. It's tragic. And all they could ever say is, oh, well, the cop is on administrative leave. Why in the fuck does the cops get administrative leave? Because it's innocent till proven guilty? Okay, well then, nigga, leave Tyrone and him alone until you prove him guilty. Nah, he'll be locked up. He got to bail out and shit. So make the cop get locked up and have to bail out. And it sucks because in the Amber Geiger case, the odds is against the victim anyway. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them situations that you don't even know what's going on behind the scenes because people are dying and all that stuff. So that makes me think, like, was the hug from the brother and all that real, or are y'all being threatened and shit to leave this shit be and all that and just accept what you guys are going to give her? We're going to give her 10 years, let them talk about it for a minute, then we'll get her up out of there in a couple months when everybody forget about it. Nah, this YouTube ain't about to forget about this one. You know what I'm saying? But she still only got fucking 10 years when they would have stretched somebody else the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? But they don't never just take these cops and arrest them and stuff. I mean, I don't give a damn if it was work or anything. You know what I'm saying? As a police force, which, mind you, the police force is started off being an organization to catch runaway slaves in the first place. So from the Jim Crow era and all that type of stuff, the criteria has not changed that much. The landscape is not that different. Only difference is now they let more than just their own in, you know. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your Unique View. Oh, okay, Evil Eyes, you been here. Shout out to Evil Eyes and the MC. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. I'll be paying attention to all y'all pictures and stuff. Y'all seem like y'all do good stuff, man. Y'all seem like y'all really down to earth people. You know what I mean? That y'all look like y'all don't play no games, but Y'all do seem like y'all more about helping the community and the kids and stuff like that. I see a lot of stuff y'all do, and y'all seem like y'all have fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's always good in life. Look, Unique View said white people are fearful of black people, and it's always been like that. I hate to say it, but the majority of them are scared of us. You know, I mean, shit. There's black people that's scared of us. We said we got a lot that's scared of ourselves, and I mean, I won't say that it's just done by other people more so than just than us, because we put that fear in some people because of sometimes the way we act. You understand what I'm saying? She not about to do, no, she ain't, no, not at all. Not at all. She's not about to do close to 10 years at all. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. They're betting on us forgetting, you know what I mean, and leaving it be. You know, there's a lot more things there, and this is how they're thinking. There's a lot more things going on with this case. People dying, the brother giving them a hug, the judge. We can focus on anything, but take the focus off of her. But like I was saying, in that case, the judge in the Amber Geiger case, the judge was endorsed by the exact same precinct that Amber Geiger worked for. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well consider her on that side of the bar, no matter if there's a black dude or not. When it comes to the Boys in Blue and all that organization, y'all got to remember, most of our people that's up there are not our people anymore. You understand what I'm saying? It becomes the game of the haves and the have-nots. You know what I'm saying? So the judge was endorsed by that same precinct. That's where you get the Bible and the judge coming to hug and the bailiff coming to hug. You know, it doesn't make any sense. You can't even win that because the odds are stacked against civilians. You in a court taking a cop to court, you better have a mean defense team that can just, that can hit every corner and catch every angle that the prosecutors or whatever try to throw at them. You understand what I'm saying? To the point where they like, God damn it, we got to give it to them. Because they're gonna fight for their own, especially when you got witnesses and shit. Nigga, when the last time y'all heard about a witness being killed? That's why we have the whole snitch narrative going on now, because that shit don't really happen like that no more. But when there's a cop case, all of a sudden a witness get killed. And it's by 3 black dudes that was coming to buy weed from a young dude that probably sold nickel sacks and shit. I don't care if he sold weed or not. Yeah, he was on Facebook. I guess he dabbled in a little herb or whatever. Who's not dabbling with the herb now? It's hot. It's a hot market now. But if he's a state's witness and he's like their star witness, the one who's seen or whatever, the police force, if had it been anybody else and they were trying to get a conviction on somebody else, they would have had him fully protected. So I don't see him coming out to serve no weed to nobody that came from Louisiana. And then dude gets out the car. He tells him to get back in the car. And right away, he pulls out the gun, shoots dude in the chest. Then the other dude that was in the car pulls out his gun and kills dude. For one, if there's 3 dudes and I'm about to shoot one of them, for one, I already don't, you know what I mean? I'm drug dealing right here. I don't know who has a gun. I don't know who's strapped up. You feel what I'm saying? So if I'm going to start dumping on one of them, I'm dumping on all of them. I'm not playing no games. If I dump on one person and there's 2 other people there, I might as well, you know what I mean? That's like equivalent to me pulling a gun on somebody and not squeezing the trigger. Oh no, all y'all getting it. So I don't see that happening like that. You understand what I'm saying? I really don't see that. I don't, that narrative don't work for me. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Miss V. Let's see, Miss V. She said the judge, you mean? Yeah, the judge should have, she should have reclused herself. For real. Yep. Yeah, that appeal just might. What up, J Coffee Talk? If y'all not subscribed to J Coffee Talk, man, get over there and check them out. You know what I mean? Let's see. Evil Eye said that appeal may have her walking like Snitch 9. You damn right. This is the narrative that's being spun. Oh, go ahead, Snitch. This is how they're going to try to get what they would call the scum of the scum out of this world. They're gonna have everybody snitching on who's really, you know what I mean? They're gonna grab them weakest links and have them snitch on all the top dudes and all that shit. Come on, man. Y'all, I mean, what I tell y'all, we look for everything that's happening now in our face, not next week, not in the past. That's what we look for. But the game we're playing in this world, in society, the game that we're playing is the longevity game. You know what I mean? That's that's where they're the things that are set up and that are taking place today as we speak. This shit wasn't thought of yesterday. This shit been building all the way up over decades of time from our parents, grandparents, and all that. It's all been building a narrative, especially since like slavery stopped, start the prison industry and all that type of stuff. All this shit is building to a certain narrative. And are we gonna act like we totally forgot that they clearing out Walmarts and shit for making concentration camps? And the way that they tested this shit out is they use the Mexicans that are from Mexico as fucking guinea pigs, separated from their kids and all that shit. Got them living in foul ass conditions, forcing them to say that they're living good and the kids are eating fine. And no, they're not. No, they're not. I don't believe that shit at all. Shit, the news stations, the news only give, man, the news might give you 5% of truth. Other than that, it's all script based, because you can turn to every channel and they're almost saying the same words in every newscast verbatim. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy, man. We stuck in a game, and the only way, for lack of a better term, that I can explain it to you guys would be would be equating it to something like the Matrix. You understand what I'm saying? We think we know what's going on. We think we have a clue on what's happening in this world, and we don't. We're not even scratching the surface. We're sitting here arguing and bickering and beefing and choosing sides over over narratives that they set in place. That's where mind control hits you. That's what y'all understand. We think mind control, they're going to put a helmet on us and you're going to know you're being mind controlled. Shit, the television is a mind control device. Television programming, they're programming you. Is that a better term? Is that a better term for everybody? Programming, because when I say mind control, people, they start thinking aliens and conspiracy theorists and shit like that. But that's not what it is. It's everyday shit that they cramming in your face. Just like they're pushing this narrative of snitching and shit like that. That's mind control. They're controlling minds to think that this is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't get it. And and they're banking on a lot of people. Like, there's a lot of channels that talk the same way I talk, that try to bring the same knowledge I bring. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Unique view, controlled thoughts. Exactly. But we think that we're thinking on our own. And that's exactly a controlled thought. You understand me? That's exactly a controlled thought. I'm here every day trying to break loose of that shit. And I can't break loose of these controlled thought and shit like that, because the exact tools that I have to break free from, they already control in me. And we don't even know it. You feel me? So they sell us up the river with shit like this, you know, all these blacks dying by the hand of white cops and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then every now and then they might sprinkle a black dude in there or something and be like, oh, it's because cops is just in fear of their life and stuff like that. Nah, man. We need to start understanding that we're the ones who are sold on the whole narrative of racism and all that shit. And of course, it's going to be played up to that, because everybody in the world, you know, this is the story of the world, of society. So everybody plays into it like, oh yeah, I don't like black folks. I don't like these Mexicans. Oh, forget those white folks. Because we've been sold into that that mind frequency, that way of thinking. We've been sold into that, not knowing that we're all human beings. We're all pretty much the same. You got, like, check it out. When my two dogs have puppies, not trying to compare us to dogs, I'm just saying, I'm going by color schemes and stuff like that. When my two dogs have puppies, one is a blue nose pit, the other one is a red nose. You understand what I'm saying? When they have puppies, most of the time they don't even have puppies that come out looking like them, the same color scheme. They'll have black ones, white ones, tan ones, blue ones. You understand what I'm saying? All type of different colors, all type of different designs, all type of different spots. But one thing they are is they are all the same species. You get what I'm saying? They're all the same species. And that's what it is. That's what we don't understand. Like, we got sold on slavery. We got, you know what I mean? We got sold on bigotry. We got sold on, you know what I mean? We got sold on capitalism, and we got sold on Democrat and Republican. When all of them sit at the round table together, there ain't no such thing as a Democrat and Republican in that high office. We are the Democrats and Republicans, the Bloods and Crips, the elephants and donkeys. You understand what I'm saying? The red, the blue, the yin, the yang. That's what it is. But let's see what Mama V said. Sounds like a setup and a drug plant by the police on that drug deal gone wrong. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what they're doing today. They got so many, and that's another thing. They got so many people. Like we can't win a battle if you're on, like say like this, like two war, like in a war. Say you got one country over here, the other country over here. If the majority of the people in country one, you know what I mean? If they're steady fraternizing and all that, and taking payouts and stuff from country two, country one can't win that war. They can't win that war because they have double agents. And double agents, double agents go over this way to country two. They go over there, and they make deals and stuff with the other folks, and then they go back over to country one, and they infiltrate their own people and stuff. You know why? Because the best disguise is the disguise that looks just like you. You know what I mean? The best person to infiltrate some hood niggas, some hood black dudes would be one of their own, not necessarily a police officer that goes undercover, because it's to the point where people can smell that shit. So no, you know, you offer out deals that people can't refuse. You give some of these dudes deals that they can't refuse. Put them in situations that can make their life better. And I bet you they choose up. So now one of your homeboys is still kicking it next to you and all your homies. Now, they don't necessarily have to have no crime on them or nothing to be a snitch in that sense, but they can use them here. We're going to pay you this and da, 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 da. Now, they might not ever use him in court because it's not admissible in court because he's not on the books. But they will use your people around you and pay your people around you to give them central intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? To give them all the information they need, whether it be where you're going to be at this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people get caught up and they wonder why in court, the courts have so much surveillance and stuff like that. How did they know you was going to be there? You know what I mean? And all you could think of is, man, we got a snitch. Yeah, you do. But not a snitch, not a snitch in the sense that you think. That same motherfucker that's helping you look for the snitch, man. Yeah, we got a snitch somewhere, man. We got to find this motherfucker. He's that central intelligence motherfucker. He's the double agent. Not saying all of them, but I'm just saying the double agent works like this. He's not on the books. He don't have to go to court, and nobody will never know he's a snitch because they have to keep him out there doing this. They have to keep him around your people doing this. So they'll never let him be looked at as the snitch, and he'll always be the one that's like, nigga, he'll ride on the snitch. But pay close attention. If that's that nigga that's always doing some dirt and shit like that and never get snatched up, you know what I mean? Or go to jail, get out and do all that shit. Now, you can call him a snitch all day, but you go try to get paperwork and there's nothing saying that he snitched on anybody or anything like that. You're gonna start thinking, well, shit, that nigga's a rider. He a down ass nigga. I seen him put in work. I know he's solid. I know he's real about it, but not knowing that the police is on the low, giving this nigga payments or doing whatever they need to do, and trust they will give up that payment. You know how much, you know what I mean? You know how much unaccounted money the police actually have from taking from drug deals and all that? Oh, they throw nigga shit, or they just give them the protection to be able to go out there and ball without the interference of the cops because he's bringing intelligence on everybody else that's around him, which ain't no biggie to him because if he get rid of everybody, 48 laws of power, if he get rid of everybody and he's the last one standing, he soak up all the benefits. Shit, fuck them niggas. It's about me. You feel me? So that's how they doing it, man. That's how the cops is doing it. They paying niggas to snitch on them now. That's why you don't see these motherfuckers in court and shit like that. Because by the time these motherfuckers get arrested and all that, the cops done cleaned it up so much to it look like they just did a good investigation, getting accommodations and all that. All because one of your homies that's in your squad from your gang or something like that was getting that money from these cops. And he was putting them up on everywhere you was going to be at just so that he can live a little bit better. Once again, I'll say like Loaded Luck said, is your bag being larger worth your lifespan being shorter? You know what I'm saying? Because nothing, everything comes to the light. Everything comes to the light. Unique View said only person that can stab you in the back is someone close to you. That's the only one. That's the only one. It's somebody close to you that can stab you in your back. You know what I mean? And the majority of the time, information to the police usually come from somebody close to you. It's crazy how it's always somebody close to you. No matter, a lot of times people get murdered by people close to them. People get dimed out and stabbed in the back by people close to them. Young kids and stuff get molested and all that at a young age by people close to them. You understand what I'm saying? The same motherfuckers that you're supposed to love and protect and all that stuff is the same motherfuckers that will be the main ones to fuck you over. So you really live your whole life behind enemy lines. Your whole life behind enemy lines. Crazy, ain't it? Hella fucking crazy, ain't it? But anyway, man, like I said, man, rest in peace. Rest in peace to this lady, man. And shout out to Unique Views, man. I'm glad you got a chance to jump in. I hope you enjoyed the show. I have a lot of content up there. You always feel free to go back and check out a lot of the stuff that we've done, and we got some good stuff back there. Sometimes we have fun. Sometimes it's on some serious shit, but other than that, we just be kicking it. Anybody else that just tuned in, man, please hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get at least another 40 subscribers so that we can pass that first mark. It has been a long year, but I am officially maybe about 2 more weeks. I'm officially a year in. Now, mind you, I didn't go and get the 1,000 subs in the first 2 months or anything like that or whatever, like some people do. But that's because I chose to stay on my grind. I chose to do what I do. And I'm not blowing my channel up in a certain way if that's not who I'm going to be. Plus, I taught myself how to do all this. Started with the phone. You understand what I'm saying? So if you go back on my channel all the way to the beginning to now, I have my whole journey of where I first started with my first video, and you guys can see me grow the whole way. That's why I wasn't tripping off of getting 1,000 subs so fast. Now that I'm close to it and I have the little a better grip on this thing, now I'm like, okay, well, man, let's get over that hill real quick. It's just a little hump. A little 40 subs. Let's get over that hill real quick, and then we moving and grooving. You understand what I'm saying? But I was teaching myself how to do this, and that's why I wasn't tripping, because I was still learning. Like right now, I'm still learning how to do a lot of stuff, and I'm gonna keep learning. You know what I mean? Queen Dice said, indeed. That's my baby. Love that woman, y'all. Eva said, facts, Dice. Turnpike said, respect. Man, thanks for tuning in that long, Turnpike. I appreciate you, fam. Oh, my bad, Eva. She said, I've been here. Well, I've been in the zone. Shit. Don't be judging me. But anyway, man, I'm about to get off, and babe, I'm about to call you or text you or whatever. I should call your boss and tell him you ain't working. You ain't here looking at your man on YouTube. Anyway, Y'all know what's up with me, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my faculty, of course. I love y'all. You know what I mean? Shout out to Queen DYSE, and shout out to Unique Views for stepping in and hanging out with your boy one time. I hope you stay around. You know what I mean? I really do. Anybody can tell you I'm real good people. Anytime you want to holler, get down in the comment section. I always respond to everybody. Or you can hit me up on Instagram and, there it is there. I'll holler at you there. But I'm always willing to talk to people, always willing to have conversation. People call me sometime, you know what I mean, that are my subscribers. Tell me about health conditions, stuff like that. I try to talk to them because I really do care about people. You know what I mean? Especially people that rock with me. It don't always take you to be in the physical form for you to get close to somebody. Sometimes that conversation and the way you guys hold yourself, you know what I mean, could mean a lot. Especially when all it takes is just to care about somebody for a minute, man. Even if you don't know them, man, just somebody hearing that somebody's concerned about them can go a long way. Trust that. Trust that when I tell you. You know what I mean? Anyway, I want to say I love you to Queen DYSE, Miss Terry right here. You know what I mean? That's my lady. You know what I mean? My wife. She is at work right now. So, and salute to all y'all that support Queen DYSE or whatever. But I'm about to get up out of here because I got another video I got to make. Plus, I got to go check on these kids because I've been on this live for almost an hour and it's a little quiet. So that ain't always good. You know what I mean? They might be into something. Eva said, Terry, I sneak in the bathroom at work just to catch a live. So does she. Anyway, man, I'm up out of here. Like I said before, man, if you're new in here, please subscribe. I will leave all my links where you can donate to this channel to help this channel grow. Also, all my social media links where you can keep in contact with me. And it is what it is. And here come my wife in here talking about, well, get your ass up. Hey, everybody, before we get up out of here, tell Queen DYSE we need to start a platform together. Me and her and I. Let her know. He lying. No, I don't. Yeah, you do. Anyway, yeah, we gotta do the DYSE family values or something. You know what I'm saying? Queen and King DYSE. Anyway, once again, like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all, man. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.